Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today's July 31st, 2021. This is episode 381. Seven Swords is what we're looking at today. This is an Aftershock product. Number 2 issue, long-awaited number 2. Really like the first one. And on the cover here, we've got 4 of our heroes taking a bow inside a theater. Now this actually does happen. This scene is not in the book itself, not this particular scene, but they do take a bow out of theater to an audience after a pitched battle here. So good stuff all around. This story was exciting. Yeah, I liked it. It is a recommend. It is a continuing series. A lot of other reviewers seem to have liked it as well. Basically, we're taking 7 heroes, some fictional, most of them fictional, some real, and we've brought them all together for a quest. And let's take a quick look to see who worked on this. The writer was Evan Doherty. Ricardo Lantino was the artist. Valentina Bianconi was the colorist, and Dave Sharp is the letterer. Our book starts out, they're burying the person that actually gave them the quest. He was murdered by a unknown assassin at this time. We're still kind of putting the group together. We've got they were all kind of introduced in the first book, but they weren't all together. We have Catalina de Rosso, I think I said that right, and D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers, and they're talking about going to get Cyrano de Bergerac. But first they talk about what their quest is. Apparently there was, during the fall, if you read it in the Bible, the fall is when Lucifer tries to take over heaven from God. There's a sword that was forged from God's pure love, and it's believed that this is the only weapon that can kill God. Well, Lucifer lost the battle, and his angels were thrown down. They fell from heaven to hell, and the sword was broken in 2 parts. Those parts were split and hidden in different parts of the world. Now, they have figured out that Cardinal Richelieu, who is the bad guy in The Three Musketeers, if you read that book, by Alexander Dumas. He wants to get these two pieces together, find them, bring them together, and then create this weapon to take over the world, basically. It's such a powerful weapon, he believes. Part of it's been tracked down to a South American tribe. The conquistadors go in, slaughter them, and take the hilt back. Catalina was happened to be there on that, and this is where she started to learn all about this. So in the meantime, we go back, we find Cyrano de Bergerac, who was quite the ladies' man, and he had a funny nose, but he could really talk his way into a woman's heart, and that's what he's doing here. He's taken 3 women on at once. Unfortunately, their boyfriends or supposed boyfriends show up and ruin his evening. So they start fighting, but we've got D'Artagnan and Catalina there watching the proceedings. They jump in and help him out and scare off the 3 jerky men, but they take the women with it. So they're off to the theater now to get another member. She is an actress, and she's really good with knives. And there's an assassin on stage to kill her as she performs in this musical that they're doing. So they see the assassins, and the fight starts out. She's actually handling a sword in this one, but she knows her way around a knife as well. And so they jump in. The crowd actually thinks this is part of the musical, and after the good guys defeat the strange bad guys, they clap loudly. They all take a bow, and that's what we saw on the cover as well. You can see them taking a bow here. So then they're off to find Don Juan, who is bedding a princess. He doesn't know it at the time, and And he gets broken in by the King's Guard. They want to string him up, but they are outnumbered, even though his new friends have shown up. All four of them are being taken prisoner by the king and the Inquisitor. So this is where we've ended the story at this point right now. There's still three more people to pick up. I think one's a pirate, one's kind of an assassin, and I can't quite remember who the other one was. But it's good stuff. Good, exciting, swashbuckling, humorous, fun. And that's what we need in today's comics. So it is a recommend. Here's what issue 3 is going to look like. It looks like we pick up the pirate here. Then we get a preview called Campisi, the Dragon Incident. I really can't comment on this. I did read the 4 pages, but they don't give you enough story to tell really what's going to happen. There's 2 pages in ancient times where there's dragons involved, and then they switch to modern times here, and there's a confrontation at the end. So I can't really tell you if that's good or bad. That comes out August 11th, Campisi, the Dragon Incident. Okay. And Tremors is the book we got coming out. Or excuse me, that's the Aftershock little blurb here. I believe Beyond the Breach is a #1 floppy, and Clans of Belar is #1. I think that's in the store already. I don't remember seeing Beyond the Breach though. And then you get a taste of what they are offering this month, and you can see the 7 swords are listed in there as well. So good stuff coming from Aftershock right now. Little blurb about the people that worked on the book, and just an Aftershock ad at the end there. So there you go. So thanks for stopping by and listening to this review. As always, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments if you wish. This is getting the Indie Comics Jones Good Excavating Seal of Approval, given out only by Indie Comics Jones on this particular channel, except no substitutes. Hey, thanks for stopping by and listening to this review. We'll see you next time. Got a few more books to go for the week. This is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes, bidding you adieu.